Hi Leos, today's video is going to be a look into the month of June. However, if you come across this video at a different time, don't worry, all of my videos are timeless and you come across the messages when you're meant to hear them. This is for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you do feel like the messages are not resonating, then please click off the video and check out one of your other placements, as those may resonate for you more at this time. But of course, you don't have to. I still love you. If you just don't want to hear this message, don't worry. I'll be posting weekly. So today's message, we have past, present, and future. We have some advice for you guys moving forward, and then we have some messages from the bottom of the deck, which I find are very important. I have already shuffled and pulled all of your cards. I guess that's obvious. Let me know if you guys like this layout better than me shuffling on camera. I feel like it kind of gets more to the point quicker, but I know some people like to see shuffling, so let me know what you guys like. I'm really taking into account what my audience wants to see, because I'm always trying to better my content for you guys, so let me know if you can or if you feel like it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All the decks that I use will be linked down below if you did want to purchase them for yourself or somebody that you love. Okay, so the first message out from the past, from my Moonology deck, we have, you're very close to achieving your goal. So in the past, I feel as if you guys were working very hard to uplift your life in one way or another. For some of you, I do get that this is an overall wanting to do better, wanting to be better, mind, body, and soul, like a self-care journey. Maybe it's a weight loss journey. Maybe it's trying to, gain more financial gain, raise your finances, become a boss, or maybe create your own business. I feel like for some of you, it may be just like one of those things, and for others, it could be like all of those things. You know what I mean? It's like you're wanting to do all of that. You're really wanting to be better inside and out. So you want to be like financially stable, but you always want, but you also want to be internally stable, if you know what I mean. And it could also have something to do with relationships as well. If any of you are in a relationship where you feel like maybe this could be better, or what can I do to make my partner feel more loved, or whatever the case is, I feel like a lot of Leos right now are in that kind of mind state of just bettering every aspect of their life, or at least they were in the recent past. And from what I've pulled today, I do feel like that's still an ongoing theme for you guys. But I feel like these goals for you, since this was in the past, you're starting to see some tangible results. Whether they're small or big, you are noticing a bit of a difference. And again, they keep showing me somebody like running on a mountain, or like hiking. So it could have a lot to do with your self-care, wanting to be out in nature, wanting to feel better, just overall look better in your mind. But then I also am seeing somebody like with a lot of money, they're like throwing dollars. So some of you guys may want to just be more financially stable. You could just want a raise, something like that. Okay, at least in the recent past. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy. You guys could have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placement. Or you could have somebody in your life with a significant earth placement, like a boss, a significant other, a friend who's been motivating you, something like that. Maybe somebody in your family who's been mentoring you and just helping you. They could have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placement, but of course it doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that I get here. I'm also an intuitive reader, you guys, so I look at the photos of the pictures, or of the cards, I'm sorry. And when I pulled these cards, what I immediately noticed was the Page of Pentacles, she's looking at the Queen of Pentacles. It was below, right? So she's looking at the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles is unbothered. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting in her power, and she's like, yes, I know I'm the shit. I got everything under control. I got all this money. I'm grounded. And I love that this picture, actually both of these pictures are depicted out in nature. So I'm getting both money and nature, self-care, that type of thing here, but I am getting that in the past you were stuck at the Page of Pentacles. energy, right? So you were the Page of Pentacles and your goal was to become the Queen of Pentacles. Again, that's uplifting your life, raising your vibrations, and just being overall better within and, you know, financially in your relationships and all of that as well. I feel like some of you guys really wanted that stability and you wanted to be grounded and just secure, if you know what I mean. But yes, I do feel like you guys were stuck at that Page of Pentacles. But again, the Page of Pentacles is a good place to be because it's the beginning. So it's the beginning of those goals being met. It's the beginning of your financial gain. It's the beginning of you bettering yourself within. Some of you guys could be trying to like open up your chakras or meditating, getting really into spirituality and crystals and stuff like that. And then others of you are just working so hard on whatever your business is. It could even be school. So some of you guys could be, you know, hitting the books really hard, studying or learning something new. It doesn't have to be like a university. It could be like a trade or even like a cosmetology license or something like that. Which they make bank, so I feel like you're well on your way. And whatever trade you're doing or college, like university, 4-year type of institution, could even be going back to school, getting your master's degree. I just feel like whatever it was in the past, the recent past, you set your mind on something and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And nobody can stop me. I feel like that's the energy that you were in. And you were just kind of daydreaming about being in that Queen of Pentacles energy. And you're going to be. So if that's what you're wanting to just like better your life, it's going to happen. In the present, we have it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you could have a prominent Aries placement or you could have somebody in your life with a prominent Aries placement as well. Of course, it doesn't have to be, but for some advice, what you have to do at this moment is embody that Aries energy. And that shouldn't be hard for Leos because you guys already have that fiery, passionate aspect to you. You guys need to embody that Aries. I feel like Aries are a little bit more action oriented than Leos because they are ruled by Mars. They are a little bit more confident. Don't get mad at me, Leos. I know Leos like to portray that their confidence is 100, but a lot of times Leos can tend to get a little bit insecure sometimes. So you really do need to kind of like brush any insecurities, any doubts, any negative thoughts, brush that away, and you need to take action. And I do feel like you guys are doing that, but I do feel like maybe you guys can do just a little bit more. Also, okay. So every person has their own cup. You guys know that. We always say fill your cup with love, fill others' cups with love, right? Everybody has their own cup. But if you're doing too much, okay, if you have like 10 projects you're working on or even just 3-4 projects you're working on at once, chances are your cup is overflowing. And when your cup is overflowing, you get stagnant energy because spirit cannot fill your cup with new opportunities. They can't fill your cup with new money, new anything. Like they can't give you more because you already have too much. So there is a message here that you guys kind of need to drop whatever it is that isn't serving you, especially if you're a people pleaser and you're afraid to say no. It is time for you to speak up for yourself and open up that throat chakra and tell people you don't have time to do whatever it is that they're asking you. You don't have time to watch their kids. You don't have time to help them with this project. You need to focus on you, okay? And saying no is not a bad word. It's not being selfish, especially if you have too much on your plate or too much in your cup because they can't fill it with the good opportunities. So make sure you're letting go, pour out some of that overflowing mess that doesn't need to be in your life because even if your cup is overflowing, 9 times out of 10, it's not overflowing. Well, not 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Why can't I speak? In this moment, it's not overflowing with 100% of goodness. So there are some things, there's some stagnancy lingering, and you need to kind of pour that out. That way, spirit can come fill your cup with new opportunities, new financial gain, new, self-love, things, stuff like that. Whatever it is that you're trying to fix or better for yourself. Even if it's like a relationship, again, just take it as it resonates. I also want to mention here, I know I haven't got to the card, but this has to do with throat chakras, and this was at the bottom of the deck. This is my Awakened Soul deck. But we do have truth. And this card is all about speaking your truth, standing up for yourself. We do have the symbol of the throat chakra, and her hand is kind of, you know, on top. And she's kind of like shutting herself up, not saying what she wants to say. So I feel like you guys could be in that energy, at least in the recent past you were, and you're needing to let that energy go. Open up your throat chakra, speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid of confrontation. I know that I have problems with that, so many of you may have problems with that. But you have to start, you know, little by little saying what you know, need to say, and standing up for yourself. It's very important right now for you guys. Then we have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So a lot of fire energy, that Leo energy, just embodying you right now. Also Sagittarius and Aries energy surrounding you. With that Three of Wands, I don't want to say it's like you're not working towards, you know, what you want to achieve. But I do feel like I said, you're not doing enough. I don't want that to sound like you're not good enough. Not in that way. But I feel like what you need to do, because you can't just be in this Three of Wands energy, because this is a waiting energy. This is a looking at the horizon, seeing what you want, but you're waiting. You're not walking towards your goal. You're just staring at your goal and waiting for your goal to come to you. But there's a blockage, which has to do with that action that you need to take, and then also with that the throat chakra that you need to open. So it kind of all correlates, right? And I'm seeing that, like, okay, I'm seeing that there's a new opportunity being presented your way. And it's like, some of you guys already know what this opportunity is, because it's a new passionate energy, right? It's a new passionate project. Maybe it could be a new passionate person in your life, like relationship wise. Maybe it could be like a job offer, or maybe there's like a new place hiring and you're like, you know what, I'm going to apply for that position. Whatever the case is, it's being presented to you, but you're waiting. And this opportunity is not going to run towards you. You need to run towards that opportunity, because there's other people who want this opportunity as well. And if other people are running towards this opportunity and you're staying here and just staring at it, it's not going to come to you. You have to go get it. You have to take that action. And if you're wondering, like, how I'm already trying, like, how can I take that action? If you're already doing as much as you can towards your goals, then you need to take action by dropping the things that don't serve you. So just take that as it resonates. Some of you do need to just, you know, stop making excuses as to why you can't do something and just do it. And some of you who are already like, I'm doing it, I got this, you need to drop some other things, because some of you are doing too much, if that makes sense. Okay. For the future, we have adjustments are required. And this is coming up for you guys within the next few weeks. Again, timing is fluid, so it's going to be different for everybody. But again, those adjustments have everything to do with what I was talking about, with the throat chakra, with taking action. But also at the bottom of the Moonology deck, we have it's time to release negativity, and that is also Scorpio energy. Again, you could have a Scorpio placement. Somebody significant in your life could have a Scorpio placement. And even more significantly, somebody who is kind of like an energy vampire, somebody who's not great for you in your life, could have a Scorpio placement. Doesn't have to be, of course. I'm just relaying that message to whoever needs to hear it. Only take what resonates. But there is a need to release negativity, and that is going to come up for you within the next couple of weeks, the next few weeks. You will realize that, oh wow, I really don't need to put up with A, B, and C. I really don't need to be adding these extra projects on my plate. I'm already doing too much, and you need to make those adjustments. And look at this, you guys. I was so excited when I saw these coming for you. Like, this has to be the best ending. Well, opportunity coming your way. So I need y'all to get excited. Like, I need you guys to know that what you're working towards, why does that sound weird? Whatever you're working for, towards, I don't know why that word sounds weird. It's coming to you. This is not all for nothing. The hard work that you're putting in is going to pay off tremendously. We have the Magician and the Emperor. More Aries energy, Gemini and Virgo energy could have one of those placements. Somebody significant in your life could have one of those placements who is going to help you. But this is going to come once you make those adjustments. Can I speak? I see a stability, a lot of money for whoever is like working hard on your career. You guys are going to be so stable. Whatever it is that you're working towards and that you've been manifesting, it's all in the works right now. It's all happening behind the scenes. But again, please listen to the advice that I'm giving you. Let go of whatever energy is keeping you stagnant. Whatever energy is stopping you from moving on to the next level, cut it out. Whether it's your own self, you're self-sabotaging in one way, or it's somebody else making you do way too much. Cut it out. Cut it out 100%, because you have so much fulfillment coming to you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil energy. Capricorn energy could have one of those placements. Could be someone significant in your life with the Capricorn placement. But we do have that Devil energy, and this is the stagnancy. This is the blockage. And do you see how his hand is out? There's a reason I choose the decks, right? So I pay attention to the imagery. But to me, okay, I'm not going to say for all of you, but I feel like for a good chunk of you, this devil is somebody else in your life, because he has his hand out and it's like he's saying, come here so I can take from you. I want to take from you. I want to take all of your good energy and leave you with nothing. So some of you need to cut a person out of your life. Okay, and I don't think that this is romantic, but again, just take it as it resonates. But I really don't feel like this is a romantic connection that's making you feel this way. But again, it could be for some of you. Just take that as it resonates. But I get more of like a friend or a coworker or even a family member, just somebody who kind of like is always throwing their baggage onto you and taking your good energy from you. So that is what you need to cut out. And then for the other portion of you that don't have somebody in your life that's continuously sucking you dry, they're showing me like a person looking in the mirror, which is saying that this is you. You're looking at yourself and it's your doubts, negativity, telling yourself that you don't deserve your happy ending, or that you don't deserve financial gain, you don't deserve to love yourself, you don't deserve whatever the case is. It's like you're looking in the mirror and you're continuously telling yourself like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, it's never going to come to me. If that is you, you have to stop thinking this way, because that is your stagnancy. That is what's going to put you in a cage. You know what I mean? And it's not going to let you embody this Emperor energy. Like, those manifestations are not going to come through no matter what. So when you manifest, guys, you have to manifest from your subconscious. So even if you're doing rituals, even if you are working with sex magic or whatever the case, and you're really, really manifesting hard, if your subconscious doesn't feel like you deserve those things that you're manifesting, it's not going to come. So you really need to work on that self-love, work on bettering yourself internally, so that way your manifestations can come to life, because your subconscious is going to be the thing that blocks you. Okay, but for others of you, if you have that under control, and I'm sure like even if you're in that state right now, you have time to kind of let go of that, because now you know the root of the issue, whereas before you didn't know the root of the issue. Now you do. So you have time to work on that, and your manifestations can still come, because I do see them in the background. It's like they're showing me literally, you see how it's kind of like, it looks like it's turning. They're showing me like what is it called? Smoke. Sorry. They're showing me like smoke turning quickly, like in a circle. And it's like, it wants to expand, and it wants to expand to bring your manifestations through, but there's a blockage. So right now it's just turning in a circle, and it's kind of like there's like a top on it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like there's something on top that's not letting the smoke out. That's the stagnancy. So that whatever that is needs to be removed so the smoke can raise up and your manifestations can come to life. And you could be in that grounded energy, just taking care of everything, just like a business type person. And also some of you need to step into your masculine energy. Even if you're a feminine, some of you guys are needing to step into that masculine energy, especially because masculine is all about taking action. So embody that masculinity within you and know that your manifestations are coming to you, and they're coming to you quickly. Like you are going to be just fine. So whatever it is that you've been working on, again, it's all coming to you. It's all going to be full circle. Then we have some advice. So with my Awaken Oracle deck, can you see it? Okay, sorry. With this deck, I absolutely am obsessed with this deck. I think the imagery is beautiful. If you see this woman here, she's holding a little box. And inside of that box, what I think anyways, inside of that box is all of her traumas, all of her pains, her negative thinking. It's her not having self-worth, all of that pain and trauma in that box, and she's holding on to it. She needs to go into the forest because it looks like she's in a forest. And just what I see from this picture is she's holding on to it, but she knows, you know, she's walking into this garden, this forest, and they're showing me a shovel and dirt. And somebody is digging that dirt, and she's going to put that box into the soil, cover it back up, and let go. She is going to heal, actively heal. And again, there's so much emphasis on being out in nature. Some of you really do need to connect with the earth and ground yourself, okay? But that is what I get from this photo. And I know it could be a reach for some of you, but Spirit shows me photos in my mind, and I relay those messages to you guys. But definitely there is some things that you guys are holding on to that's not the best. And it doesn't even have to be like a current person in your life. It could just be pain from somebody from the past, and maybe you have let go of that person, and maybe you have blocked them on everything, and maybe you have zero contact with this person, but that pain still lies within your heart. So things that you can do to heal that is, you know, meditations, journaling, really getting into that shadow side of yourself. You know, a lot of times, especially I feel like Leos, we don't like to kind of dive deep into that, you know, darkness, just because we're like ruled by the sun. We like to be vibrant and bright, and we like to look at the positive, you know, side of things. But there is a need for us to go within and to really dig into our shadow side and begin to heal, even from things we don't even know that are burdening us. Because when you do start your healing journey, you start to realize that there are so many things that have hurt us that we have suppressed. So really work on bettering yourself within and healing. You know, there are journal prompts online to heal your shadow side. There are full journals that actually help you. You can buy on Amazon. I think there's a book, it's like Burn This After, something like that, on Amazon. That's a great book. Get that book and you write in it every single day, or at least once a week, and that's going to begin to heal you, and you'll get to understand yourself even more, and you can further remove the blockages and let your manifestations come in. But yeah, you guys, I do see a prominent, beautiful, amazing future for you guys. I know this was more kind of like career based, and there wasn't anything about love. If you are interested in love, that is coming next week. But yeah, you guys, let me know if you like this layout, if you like me shuffling beforehand and just relaying the message, or if you want to see me shuffle on camera, because of course I could definitely change it up. But yeah, you guys, if you like this video, please consider liking it down below, leaving a comment, consider subscribing. It would really help me out. A lot of my videos aren't being promoted anymore, so my views have gone way down, and a lot of my friends are saying that they're not getting notifications anymore. So if you guys could please boost, I would love that so much. I would appreciate it so much. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!